Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to add Instamojo payment details in Google Sheets automatically. So I am running a e-commerce business and I am collecting payments with the help of Instamojo. Now I want that whenever a customer makes the payment, all the details related to the payment are automatically added in my Google Sheets instead of me manually entering all the details. Now to do this automation, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Instamojo and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take Instamojo from where I will receive new payment, and then in my action application I am going to take Google Sheets where I am going to add all these details automatically. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen.
So welcome to my screen, and today we are going to learn how to automatically add Instamojo payment details to Google Sheets. So here I have created a workflow with Pabbly Connect where I have added Instamojo as a trigger application and then Google Sheets as my action application. Now we are going to run this workflow and check whether when this Instamojo payment is successful, all the details of this payment is added to my Google Sheets or not. So here let's open my Instamojo, and this is my product. For that I am going to click on this view page, and here I am going to make a payment. For that I am going to click on this pay now, and then I am going to add some dummy details in all these fields. So here I have added my details. My first name is new, last name is user, email address is new2@pabblytudes.com, my phone number is this, and then I am going to click on this proceed to pay. Now I am going to make the payment. For that I am going to enter my card details. Here I have added my card details, and now I am going to click on this pay 9. And then after entering the OTP that I have received on my number, I am going to click on this submit. So here I have successfully made the payment, and now this detail should be automatically added in my Google Sheets. So let's open my Google Sheets. So here I have successfully added the details. The name was new user, email address was new2@pabblytudes.com, then the phone number was this, status is success, and the amount was of ₹9. So now to learn this automation, let's start creating this automation from the beginning. So in this video, we are going to learn how to add Instamojo payment details to Google Sheets automatically. For this, we are going to create automation between Instamojo and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. Now if you are an existing user, you can simply click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. Now as I am an existing user, I am going to click on the sign in, and here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now, and it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I will create over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. Now I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and then first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to add Instamojo payment details in Google Sheets automatically, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this Google Sheets automations and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Now here in this workflow, I want to add my Instamojo payment details in Google Sheets automatically, which means whenever an Instamojo payment will be made, these details will be added to my Google Sheets automatically. So whenever an Instamojo payment will be made, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So whenever Instamojo payment happens, and then action says do this. Then add details in Google Sheets. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take Instamojo V2, and then in my trigger event, I am going to take this successful payment. Now I have to make connection between Instamojo and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Pabbly Connect with Instamojo. So now following this help desk, I am going to build this connection, and to make this connection, let's open my Instamojo account. So this is my Instamojo dashboard. On the left hand side where I can see all the options, here I am going to click on the smart pages. And then this is my product by the name designer dress. So I am going to click on this 3 dots, from where I am going to click on this edit page. Now on the left hand side, I can see this page settings, where I am going to click on this webhooks. And then I have to remove this previously existing webhook URL, and then I have to go back to my Pabbly Connect workflow, and this is the same webhook URL which I need to copy and paste this over here. So I'm going to copy this webhook URL and paste this over here, and then in the information to be sent. So when this webhook will trigger this workflow, here are the two events, failed payment or the successful payment. I want to select this as successful payment, and then after doing this, I have to simply click on the save and update, and then click on this yes, save and update. Here smart page designer dress edited successfully. And now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. Over here I can see this waiting for the webhook response, and then under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission, so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means, so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I need to make a payment or purchase this product in my Instamojo, so that I can get the response of the payment details in my Pabbly Connect, and I can check whether the connection that I have created with the help of this webhook URL between Instamojo and Pabbly Connect, it is successful or not. So let's open my product page. This is the product designer dress, and then I am going to click on this 3 dots, from where I am going to click on the share page, then copy the link to this page and then paste it in a new tab. So here this is my page, and now I am going to click on this pay now. So here I am going to enter some dummy details of the customer. So let's say the first name is latest, last name is user, email address is latest44@pabblytudes.com. Here I have added some details. My first name is latest, last name is user, email address is latest44@pabblytudes.com, and then this is the mobile number. Now I have to click on this proceed to pay, and now I have to select the card and enter the card details. Then I am going to click on this pay 9, and then I have to enter the OTP that I have received on my number. Now after entering the OTP, I simply have to click on the submit. And here I have successfully made the payment. Now these details should be automatically added in my Pabbly Connect workflow. The name was latest user, email address was latest44@pabblytudes.com, and this was the number. So now let's open my Pabbly Connect. And over here I can see that I have received the response. The payment status is success. Now I have made the payment of ₹9. Then the product was dress. Then the name was latest user, phone number was this, and the email address was latest44@pabblytudes.com. Now that I have received the response, as soon as I made the payment in Instamojo, this means that the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL, that connection is successful, and now whenever someone will make the payment in Instamojo, I will start receiving the response in my Pabbly Connect. Now I have to add all the payment details in my Google Sheets. So here in my action step, I am going to take the action application as Google Sheets. And then in the action event, I am going to select this add new row. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, you can simply go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and then you have to click on the sign in with Google, after which you have to select your account and then grant away some permissions, because your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, which will help you easily authorize your application with Pabbly Connect. Here I have already an existing connection, and that's why I'm going to click on the save. And here Google Sheets is connected with Pabbly Connect, and I have to enter all these details. So here I have to first select the spreadsheet. So to select this, let me take you to my Google Sheets. This is my Google Sheets by the name Payment Details. And I have all these fields: name, email, phone, status and amount. So let's open my Pabbly Connect, and over here I have to select my spreadsheet as payment details, and then it has automatically detected the sheet number, and then I have to map all these details. Now I am not going to enter this manually. Instead I am going to map the details, which is I am going to use a method called mapping, which means I am going to enter data from my previous response. So here I have received my response in Instamojo, and when I click on any of these fields I can see this Instamojo, and when I click on this Instamojo I can see all the responses that I have received from there. So here I have to enter the name, which was latest user. Now I am going to follow the same process and enter my email address, which was latest44@pabblytudes.com. Then the mobile number was this, and then the status is success, and then the amount was of ₹9. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the details will make these fields static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I am going to simply scroll down and click on the save and send test request. Here I can see that I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. Now I need to open my Google Sheets and check whether I have received the details being added there or not. So here I can see that this latest user details have also been added. The name was latest user, email address was latest44@pabblytudes.com, then this was the phone number, this was the status, and the amount was of ₹9. So here we have successfully created this automation. So here now you have learned how to create this automation of adding all the payment details that you have captured from Instamojo to your Google Sheets. And now to summarize, we took Instamojo as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We made a payment and received the response in Pabbly Connect, after which we moved to the next step where we took action application as Google Sheets. We made connection with Pabbly Connect and selected the spreadsheet in which we want to add all these details. Then entered all these details with the help of a process called mapping, simply clicked on the save and send test request, and received the response as these details being added to my Google Sheets. So we have successfully created automation between Instamojo V2 and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.